Okay. Shit, fireworks.
Hell yeah.
KTL over there doing the Harlem Shake.
Man, I'm glad my mic was muted.
What's good, man? We back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast, man. Today we came to bring y'all another episode of this X-Men 97.
Hey, bro, can you get John off this? Thank you.
He's gone. Episode 3, man. And show some respect to my Mexican brother John Doe, KTL.
I mean, that's a fact, but I know, like, I'm gonna be honest, Slim. Rat John Doe could not hang with the X-Men.
But he can.
They probably get on his ass.
You got Howard fucked
real
up.
bad.
Anyway, yeah, before we get into this, man, we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Showtime Slim. Who else we got in the building?
You already know who it is, man. I know I'm gonna get my bitch back. Ooh.
Wow.
I was
F-Dub.
waiting. Yeah, like.
Okay. Well, one of y'all want to take the lead on this shit?
Episode
shall
3,
I?
X-Men
Got it?
97, man. It's been a week since the last one. Last time when we saw our heroes, they had, Magneto's in charge of the X-Men now. Some bad shit had happened. Storm got shot with a gun where she couldn't be a mutant no more. There was a new Jean Grey that had just, knocked on the door and fell into the arms of Morph. Disgusting pervert. They had a baby. There's a baby there now. Scott and Jean got a baby. It's a whole lot of things. Rogue is probably fucking Magneto. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But we return with episode 3, man. I guess the best way to, talk about this, the crux of this episode is, at the beginning, Beast is conducting tests on the new Jean Grey, and he makes the discovery that KTL was right the whole time. This is the real Jean Grey, the damaged whatever, one that's laid up in the bed, and the Jean Grey that has been with the X-Men the whole time is, a clone, I guess, for lack of a better term. And so this leads to a pretty big fucking identity crisis that Jean has, because now nobody trusts her, which I don't know. That's kind of like, I get it, but that's kind of stupid to me.
Why is it stupid?
Because okay, so I understand the thought of oh, well, I don't know who this is, but a motherfucker was just out there, fighting the forces of evil with you. I don't think they just finna hoe you if they damn near died with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's just say if we was doing the podcast, right, and out of nowhere we find out that it's a clone of F-Dub here, KTL, and he just here.
I believe that. That's how he got that personality.
You just had to use me as an example.
And you cool, and so you just cool with it, right? That's what you're saying.
The
you
old
just
one was cool with being called Fireworks.
You're right, but I'm saying you cool with this new, because this new F-Dub been wilding. He been kind of wilding lately behind the scenes.
I think he's a beneficial, member of the podcast, man. I don't think I care.
I would treat him the same way. Get the fuck out of here.
I was about to say I wouldn't hate on the old, Fireworks, but
he don't go by that no more.
I mean that the old one probably does.
That's his slave name. It's F-Dub now. Yeah, it's F-Dub.
That boy got saved by the Navy. But
you got any thoughts, F-Dub, or you just gonna sit there?
No, I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Hey,
all right,
yo.
Kanye. All right, Kanye.
But
so yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much like you said. Somebody, it might have been you. I'm not sure who.
It was me.
Yeah, somebody did make this prediction last week, and so yeah, it came true. This is the clone of Jean Grey, which makes sense in the context of what we was talking about with the clone having the baby, which is Cable. So I mean, it's all adding up the same way as like the story was laid out. You know what I'm saying? So we get that. We get Cyclops and his you know, he's kind of iffy
He's
about it.
Bro, he's
Um,
so corny, man. Like he's
yeah,
so
yeah,
corny.
he was corny as hell at the end of the episode for sure.
I think he was corny as hell just throughout the episode, Slim. Like
Well, I think
through
he's
this
always corny
episode.
though.
Well, yeah, but okay, so here's what I'm saying. Like normally, he's the stoic leader, the Boy Scout, like Captain America and shit.
He
But
cornier
in
than
this
Cap.
one, huh? Yeah.
He cornier than Cap too.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's cornier than cartoon Captain America.
Nah, I ain't
But
talking about
like in this episode, I was like, okay, well, like Magneto is just like him. Like he took over this team, and he's about action and all type of shit. He's way colder than Cyclops. You know what I'm saying? Like
Clearly.
all episode, I felt like this.
Yeah, clearly though.
I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like they just like made him, second fiddle. But,
And not in this episode. Like Magneto was barely there.
shit. I mean, in all the important shit, like the team based, things. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
He
so
just
bad
stood there and
shit
asked
happens.
questions, man.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, bad shit happens, you know what I'm saying? And Cyclops is over there, like, sad as fuck. He's like, yeah, they took my son, they ran off, woo-wop the bam, like, he's fucked up or whatever. And Magneto's like, yeah, that shit is fucked up, but, like, here's what we finna do. Y'all finna stay here and fix up Jean and shit, and everybody else is hurt. The rest of us, we finna go kick the dough down and get some shit straight. You know what I'm saying? And, like, Cyclops is like, all right, man.
Yeah, that kind of makes me remember like with the whole Jean situation. Like we get a scene with Jean and Logan too, and so the dynamic now has flipped.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, the dynamic has flipped with the old Jean, whereas like before with the clone, it was the clone and Cyclops, and then it was like pushing Logan out the way.
Yep.
And now the old Jean is back, and she got all her memories, and she remembering Logan, and it's like I think she probed his mind at one point, right? And she was like, she finds out like, you really feel this strongly about me, type. So
that's what I'm saying, man. I know I'm gonna get my bitch back.
This nigga Logan is really clinging into false hope at this point.
Hey man, I ain't mad.
I don't think it's false hope after this. After this, I don't think it's false hope.
Bro, like it's probably fun as hell fucking a telekinetic bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he just trying to hit. I ain't mad at him.
Okay, so you kind of
disagree with
mentioned
that statement, but all right.
Oh, go ahead. Tell us why.
No, I don't. Because this nigga making it seem like Logan really just hitting it, hitting it. No, that nigga really in love though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, you can fall in love, but sometimes like you can still love a bitch and know like I'm not finna be with this bitch. I'm just finna fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he want to be with her though. Fireworks, right?
He do, but like he know he can't. Like I know he can't.
I don't think he give a fuck.
He just really like that hoe. Like he can't have that bitch, but he like that hoe.
Yeah, he might be corny too, but we ain't got to talk about it.
How is that corny? I don't get it.
I don't.
He might be corny as fuck. I'm not gonna
toss that word around too much, man.
Yeah, he might be corny as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, you don't make no sense.
Y'all just made me realize how corny this nigga might be.
That's not corny, bro. Like that's just how people operate.
No, I ain't know that's not corny. He might be corny.
I mean, he didn't. He was the coldest this episode that he has been.
What did he do?
None of the bitch ass shit that you was hating on the last two episodes.
But I don't think he did nothing.
I'm saying you was like,
trying to get Jean back to her senses type shit.
He didn't do nothing stupid.
That does count for something.
Come on, bro. Anybody could have left anybody that'll do that.
Cap.
So this is the thing too. So we know how cold Wolverine's supposed to be and everything, but I'm not gonna lie. For like the last two episodes, they kind of be leaving him like back like on watch. Like he just a bodyguard.
Surprised this episode. I was like, okay, so you're finna go, like storm the thing, and you want the guy with the claws to stay back and fix people up.
This is the second episode. Like they're not letting him get no action.
I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm sure it's gonna happen, like, you know, down the line and shit like that.
Of course, I ain't got no choice but to have this nigga fight. But that's just something that stick out. Like the last 2 episodes, they didn't even bring him to the fight.
Bro, like I say, man, Magneto
Cyclops couldn't stay there with his own woman.
No, Cyclops was he did what the fuck he was told. You know what I'm saying? Magneto said this what he's gonna do, and he said yes, sir. Like,
shout out
I ain't
Scott,
gonna lie, boy. Like that this episode, like Cyclops was ass this episode. He did one cold thing. You know what I'm saying?
when he so let's talk about I think you mentioned it a little bit how
I disagree, but all right.
About what? This is the second time you did that. About what?
Yeah.
Nah, how he was like, oh, he only did one cold thing. Bro, you gotta be in his shoes as well, bro. Like the man is like,
nah.
I ain't even hating, but he only did
fuck it then.
Hey,
go ahead, just move on.
Hey, look, he ain't do shit for 2 episodes. I said that.
No, he did something last episode.
Nah, he was just at the hospital with her. He took it to the hospital. That's it.
I'm talking about when he was scrapping and shit.
Did he? He didn't fight. It was only that one fight scene. He wasn't there.
Okay, but
he
I
fought
say,
the first episode.
Like I I'm just talking about his feats. He did one cold, act in this, in this episode to me, So
I gotta pick it up with this Wolverine shit, bro. He ain't doing shit. like with 2 out of 3 episodes, he didn't do anything.
Come on, bro. He's trying to.
I understand why. Yeah, I understand why they got him
chasing,
looking out for Jean. They got him looking out for Jean, but come on, bro. Like, look, I seen Jean have action every episode, even when she was pregnant.
Yeah, but that was fake Jean. That don't count.
Man, it's all Jean at the end of the day.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. They made Clone Jean a bad animated bitch, boy.
Madeline Pryor.
They turned that hoe into the Goblin Queen, and that bitch got bad than a motherfucker, Slim.
Yeah, Madeline Pryor. She got a slightly different backstory in the comics, but regardless, she was used here as Jean's clone. So
you did some Googling, huh, Slim?
No.
But
yeah, so let's talk about how KTL.
No, my bad.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. You talked about how you said Magneto was like, "Let's go." We gonna go kick in the dough because they found out it was Sinister that was like he created the clone of Jean and he doing all this shit. He actually kind of I don't know if I should say infiltrated their mansion or like what did he do? How would you describe what he did with the whole possession thing?
Who?
Sinister, like when everything got possessed.
I believe that he already had like low key control of that bitch. Like he had that fucking gem in her forehead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like he just got it's like a like activating a fucking Manchurian
He just spoke it. Okay, but he was physically there at one point, right? Or was it just an illusion?
I don't think so. Yeah, like I think it was just like all illusions and mental connections and shit.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So I think from a visual standpoint, like all of that was cold as fuck. Like that whole scene with the well, no, you know what? It wasn't that cold because I actually didn't like a lot of that. But when they got to the fight scene was like fire as fuck to me.
They present that motherfucker as a malicious villain, man. So I think that's fire.
Yeah, but before we get there,
he might be the big bad for the first season, for real.
You said what?
He might be the big bad of the first season, to be honest.
I keep thinking it's Apocalypse because I feel like they keep mentioning Apocalypse.
I feel like that's a slow burn.
Yeah. But I do feel like I don't know. I guess Sinister is gonna have something to do with it because he kind of faded into like it was an illusion. So he was there and then he faded away. He didn't actually get caught or anything. But the other Jean, the clone of Jean, she left.
Madeline.
yeah, I can see him being a part of this still, but I don't know like what else.
Well, I think it'll probably be connected to that morph shit, probably. You know
You
what I'm
still think
saying?
Morph
Like,
is gonna turn?
no, but I think that motherfucker like lives rent free in Morph head and shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Why you
Yeah,
think
because
motherfucker.
so when Morph was when they were talking about how menacing Mr. Sinister was, like Morph, obviously had his 2 cents to add to that, right? And
Yeah,
then that's mainly because in the previous series they actually had an episode involving both of them. So that's
yeah, yeah.
you
He
I
feel me?
didn't
So
say it before,
yeah.
like the other episodes, but I'm just gonna like say it now. This is not a point I care to argue, so get your comments off as you will. I think Morph might be gay
Why?
because like there's just things that like at the very least if he is and he said and did some gay ass shit, that boy thought Wolverine was in there taking a shower. He came out there with some claws talking about, let me get those hard to reach areas for you. You walking up on this naked man, bro. Like, come
but
on,
we
bro.
already I don't know, KT, because we kind of, was it last episode when we saw the whole thing with him and
Yeah,
Wolverine
and that
playing
was I was
around?
like, okay, like I was like, maybe that's just his buddy. But then like
Yeah,
they did more
friends.
this episode, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, he might just have a crush on Logan, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Shout
it's
out
just that's
Black
a
Ass Roots,
theory.
man.
I'm 1 for 1 as far as theories go so far.
Hey, Roots, let's ask you.
Oh God,
There's a
don't. He
theory.
just got here, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I'm gonna ask him. It's a
Ah,
theory
jeez,
going around the
he's gonna get
streets, man.
mad.
The Real Rap Coalition streets that Morph might be gay. What say you on that?
Why would he be gay? Or
That's the same thing I said.
what indication has niggas gotten that he might be homosexual?
well, in the
Okay.
episode itself today, like I guess
He walked up on a naked
Yeah.
man in the
He tried to go
shower.
in
and
that
shit.
shower with him. He said, "Let me scratch them."
He
You
said, "Let me get them hard to reach areas for you."
Yeah, Morph is wild. I don't know if he gay, but he wild. I ain't gonna lie. He
He's
probably
definitely
the
a
wildest
wild
character.
nigga, but that don't mean he like fucking niggas.
I
Yeah,
don't.
he
Yeah,
the
I'm.
wildest
It's not
character.
confirmed yet, but I think he might have a Logan crush. I ain't gonna lie.
He wouldn't be the only one. Deadpool got a Logan crush too. So I mean, clearly it's a regular thing with
Deadpool's gay
the
too. Yeah.
Deadpool's
He
not
said
gay.
Deadpool's gay too.
Hell yeah, he is Slim. Well, especially by
Deadpool's not
y'all
gay.
standards, because I don't even like agree with everything y'all be saying. But I saw what that girl did to him in the second movie,
Yeah,
What did
all
she
right,
do to
bro.
him? Yo,
or no, it was the first movie, wasn't it? Yeah.
who banging a nail into the wall with a hammer?
Roots.
No, that was me. I was trying to fix this fucking pin.
Boy, Slim had to specify the activity because he didn't want to get paused.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know what you was finna say, but you gave a
You
lot
could
of
have just
extra
said
details.
who's hitting a nail.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
you
you
was
had to
finna
know
say,
it was
but
with a
you said,
hammer. That was a
who's
hammer
banging a
sound.
nail into a wall?
It
with
wasn't a hammer
I'm
sound
like,
though.
fuck,
It was
man.
the sound of a pin hitting the table.
That was a hammer, brother.
hey
He's about to kick a
KTO
freestyle, Slim.
KTO.
Yeah.
So
Fix it.
in around 2013 on Uncanny X-Men, Morph came out as gay. So yeah.
That you said Uncanny X-Men. That's not the
Yeah.
same.
What the fuck is that?
No,
That has
I
to
know
be another. Yeah,
Slim. I know
I don't
it's
know if
not
that
the
shit cut
same.
off for anyone but me.
it kicked you out,
Yeah, all I heard
and your
was
picture
Morph
is
came
gone.
out,
You had
but
a
I'm
picture,
pretty
right?
sure I can infer the rest
He
of
did
it.
have a picture.
Yeah, picture went
Slim.
away.
Slim,
Yes, sir.
I know it's not the same iteration of our current X-Men or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It just like and on top of that, they the showrunner Bo DeMaio, he said that Morph in this series is labeled as non-binary. You feel me? So like,
Well, you should have
come
led
on,
with that. The writers, the creator said he's fucking gay. So
well,
Non-binary don't count as gay, though, right?
bullshit. It counts as gay.
Well,
all right,
no,
well,
I don't think that like that has to do with
that's the last time I'm gonna
sexuality. I
speak on
think it's
that.
more
But
gender identity.
Nigga, ain't nobody. We got one person watching, and they probably feel the same way we do. Binary is
I
fucking
think
gay.
like non-binary
Damn,
has to
Roots,
do
but
with
we might
gender
get
non-binary.
identity,
500.
not sexual
We might
That's
get
what's up, bro.
500.
yeah,
Oh,
go
that's
ahead,
crazy.
Roots,
They
press the
left.
issue.
And that
They
one
left.
person left because you singled them out.
They pissed.
Singled
Why
that
did
one
it
person.
sound like you just
I
said
don't give a
Cinco
fuck.
de Mayo?
Singled them out.
Yeah.
All right, bro. This nigga fucking.
That nigga
ear
Roots is
police.
running away the audience, man.
I don't give a shit.
He just got here,
Non-binary
Slim.
is gay.
boycott Black Roots.
I don't think that's gay,
Boycott
Roots,
Black
because I don't
Roots.
think it has to do with like attraction or anything. I think it's just like what you identify as. I just think it's goofy.
It's gay.
You know, like I think
the other word that starts with a G.
Pansexual is gay. You know what I'm saying? Like non-binary is probably just like you're a tree or something. You know?
No, non-binary is they can switch genders whenever they feel like. So if they wake up,
well, no, I think it's just.
They're gonna.
I thought it was just
like
like they don't identify as anything.
They do that so they can try to cheat the system and wear and do whatever the fuck they want. Without labeling it as without trying to make it sexual.
Hey, Roots.
However, they'll still sleep with a nigga or a bitch the same gender as them.
Hey, Roots, but that's what Morph does, right? He turns into whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Morph turned into a girl.
Okay. So that's why they did that then. That's literally why that makes so much.
Morph turned into a girl and then got mind controlled, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
that was the other way around. But yeah, that makes total sense now. They were trying to be woke and true to the nature of the character.
Hey man, the X-Men have always been about inclusivity.
No, the fuck they haven't.
We just figured it out.
They believe in all kinds of people making the world go round.
Can we talk about this whenever Jean, like you said, KTL, when she turns into the Goblin Queen?
Bad bitch. Oh.
Yeah.
Like she bad now because she got on black and lipstick.
Well, it's like not that she didn't pop them.
He was about to say some dumb shit. He was about to say some dumb shit. They got him up out of here. Oh well, not only that, but
yeah, they ain't fucking with boy. They ain't fucking with him. So, what about y'all, man?
Come back and blame somebody.
What y'all think about the whole Goblin Queen scene and everything? Once they get down there,
I thought that transformation was fire.
Well, I'll tell you this. We definitely know the her fucking power level because she was fucking up Magneto for real. Magneto.
Well, she's already been clarified as one of them. Like I forget. You know what? I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to say it wrong. But like she's like one of the highest level mutants. I can't remember what it. Like she can take on a lot of motherfuckers by herself. Hold on. What class mutant?
There was a bit of confusion about which one of them, Jean or Goblin Queen, which one of them actually came from the Phoenix. You know, there was a conversation about, I came from the Phoenix. I came from the Phoenix. One of them came from the Phoenix.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
Yeah. KTL, you back, man? Swooberine?
Yeah, we also don't know.
Jean Grey was a class 5 mutant with. Okay. Yeah. Class 5 was like the top shit.
You talking about regular Jean, though, right?
Jean
you talking about regular Jean.
Jean Grey, period. In which they're the same person, which they have the same powers.
They're the same person. They tried to change her to Madeline, though. Madeline is a person from the comics too. They kind of changed this clone to Madeline. I don't know.
Yeah, they just switched the name.
It's open for interpretation.
It's just a clone, and they low key they did that. Not even low key, they did that same shit that they did with the Visions in WandaVision, where they had the all white Vision that was like manufactured, and then they didn't look anything real fake Vision, where they did the they did the. You're missing my point. They did the thing of I have the memory, so I'm the real one. That goes back to that conversation that the two.
They did that Invincible, nigga.
Nigga, I don't.
You did watch Invincible.
Yeah, I was definitely.
I don't remember that from Invincible.
That's definitely where it came from. It was the two clones, bro. The two clones, the blue ones.
From when?
Well, no, they stole that from our Would You Rather episode.
You don't remember the clones and Invincible Roots? You've seen like the first couple episodes for sure.
They still couldn't figure out which one of them was the real one.
That's exactly what they were saying. They was like, "I'm the original."
Yeah, neither one of them knew, or both of them thought they were the original. However, in the Vision conversation, one clearly had the memories that he was supposed to have in order to be the real Vision, and they had that whole conversation. They made the analogy of the whole boat shit. That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, this shit ain't close, man. I don't know what you talking about.
All right, bro. This nigga want nigga to
Shit's
look
not
exactly like Vision on fucking X-Men in order for it to be.
There's no way we could have confused them Visions. They didn't confuse them either.
What are you talking about confusion? I didn't say anything about confusion.
The genes were confused, bro. We didn't know which one was which.
I still didn't say anything about confusion. I wasn't relating to the confusion. I was talking about the conversation of what makes a person original. The memories. Same thing as they said
in the first one.
All right, bro. I'm talking about what parallels they made in the fucking shows, bro.
Shut up.
You talking about actual logic and shit. I'm talking about the logic of the fucking show. Suck my dick, pussy. Fuck you.
Shut
up.
Wow. That elevated quickly,
bro. Because this nigga, he want to be so fucking logical all the fucking time until he can't.
You wasn't making no sense.
Make a conversation.
Yeah, you wasn't making no sense. So shut up and let's get to the next thing.
Fuck the next thing, nigga. I'm gonna talk
back to the Goblin Queen.
Bitch.
So we also
bitch.
So
fuck that F Dub. He a bitch.
Press the issue. Right, go ahead.
Goblin Queen.
Like, bitch ass up.
He said,
anyways,
I can't even
fuck up fireworks.
We also
he talking to you, KTL.
We talk, bro. No,
nah, everybody crashed out. Royal Rumble, hit somebody.
What the fuck?
I made a fire bar, and I don't think nobody heard it.
I heard that weird ass sound you just made.
Thanks, bro.
Can we get back to how fucking fire the Goblin Queen's fight scene looked? That shit looked amazing as fuck.
Yeah, that animation was dope, man.
The animation was cold.
So the fights we have so far is the big fight at the end of episode 1, where they're in the desert and shit. They have the very first fight when they're trying to pick up the new mutant. They have this fight with Queen Goblin, and I'm missing one. The Magneto fight was fun out of them.
Yeah, that's
so far. So that one right there.
Just hear him say the name multiple times and still fuck it up.
What?
How?
Get my dick out your mouth.
Hey,
bro, stop being an idiot. I won't have to say this to you.
Like, bro, you can't even stay in the conversation for more than 10 minutes because your Wi-Fi sucks. McDonald's man.
Your problem is your brain. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ. Shut up. Damn.
My internet be fucked up.
Go inebriate yourself again.
You sound like you're inebriated.
So you can sound cool again. We want the real drunk KTL back.
Oh my goodness.
This was ass.
Cool, but you was just crying.
No. You're not cool now.
You're
not cool now. You need alcohol. Go get alcohol. Go get drunk and then come back.
On the real rap.
Go get drunk and come back, nigga.
Yeah, man, go fight with Slim.
Look, he's still fucking up. Go get some alcohol, nigga.
Safe to play with.
Nigga, find you a better phone. Get off that subway internet.
Brother, you came on here hammering a fucking board.
You live in a trailer. Shut up.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck? You got real close to the mic.
Broken screen door right now. No, I don't. I have a house.
You live in a foxhole.
Don't turn this to MTV Cribs.
You live in a foxhole.
I'll make you cam up and show your house.
You live in a foxhole.
I'll make you cam up and show your house, nigga.
I don't give a damn. I own mine.
All right, so let's see whose house is better.
Oh God,
mine is better. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie to you, Roots.
Shut up, Trailer Park Man.
I don't care if I have a one
Trailer Park Man.
Studio. I own it. Like it's
your
automatically better. If I own a trash can I live in, it's better. Like
it don't matter. You don't live in a better house than me. You live in a trailer.
To the bank. Listen here, Popeye the Trailer Man.
You got gravel for a driveway. Fuck out of here.
You don't have a driveway. You walk out into an apartment complex.
Nope.
What's wrong?
I got a big ass backyard, a big ass front yard, no side yard because the backyard bleeds into the side yard. So what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm talking about the
Trailer Park Man.
That's the bitch name, idiot.
Just because there's no fence doesn't mean you have a big ass yard. You just have a plot. That's you right there.
Sounds like I own it though.
Paying rent don't mean you own it, brother.
I don't pay rent. What the fuck?
Oh, my bad. Gray Falls is the one that pays the rent. You watch the dishes. Got you.
Man, your wife pay your rent. Stop it.
The government pay my rent. Disability for life, bitch.
Cool, Section 8.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Nope.
Slim. I know people with $23 rent.
Don't mind me.
1,800, bitch.
$23.
1,800. And I'll post.
That's what
and
you
I'll
be
post
drinking.
the receipt.
That's what you
and I'll
spend
post the
the
receipt.
money on.
And I'll post the
1,800.
receipt. What is you saying?
1,800 kind of fire.
Trailer park,
Maybe.
man.
I am gonna buy a trailer park one day.
Y'all finish or y'all done?
Shut up, bitch.
Nah, let the awkward silence continue, and then let's go to like the next shit.
Yeah, so rate the episode, man.
What's wrong with you niggas?
My bad.
All right, Slim, you said your is that your favorite part, or you feel like that's is that your favorite fight, or do you feel like that's the best one?
Oh god.
No, I think the second episode that was the best fight
episode.
when they was in the courtroom and
That's
then Executioner came in beating their ass and the whole Magneto and Storm shit. That Magneto and Storm shit was so cold.
Oh, they did it. Well, I don't know if does Cyclops shooting his beams in the Bishop's like back and shit count as a combo?
That was crazy.
That was
that
the
was-
best shit he did, though.
That was fucking crazy.
That's not as clean as that Storm and
I feel
Magneto
like that's not as clean. For one, that's
I'm gonna give it
Bishop's
its credit, though.
power.
That shit
That's
was
how he
tight.
has to use his power.
Yeah. I mean, shout
Really
out
just
Bishop
charged
and
that
Magneto.
Boy, they
shout
was
out
in
Bishop and
hell
Cyclops,
fighting
bro.
literal demons, boy. Like,
Those were
and
Jabberwocky.
Bishop let that bitch off and just turned them motherfuckers to dust.
You can't beat up a Jabberwocky, KTL?
What is it? What are you talking about? About me? Like, how is this going about me?
I'm talking about Jabberwockies.
I'm saying these were demons. These wasn't no Jabberwockies.
I know he was about. Yes, they were, bro. Not the dancing kind.
Yeah, I'm about to say they dance, Slim.
Yeah,
That's all they do is dance.
See?
That's literally the only thing they do.
I think KTL would beat one of their ass.
I don't know, bro. They got wings and shit.
Shit.
Nah, bro, they wear white masks.
I'm about to say they got black lights. That's what they got.
They beat this nigga in the dance battle. That's about it.
They're
Got
not gonna get
KTL
the
when it comes to
chance.
hands.
He gonna want to fight.
Yes.
He gonna want to kick a nigga chest
Don't
to
you-
the chest.
Don't you
Sonny
dance
sold us out, face
Don't
ass.
you dance at me disrespectfully. You dance at me, I'm gonna take it as a form of disrespect.
Dun, 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 dun. Do your thing, mommy. Do your thing. Pump it up.
Motherfuckers start dancing at me, I'm gonna take that as a sign of disrespect.
They stole all our moves.
That's your move right there.
They going to play Chris Brown.
Come on, bro. That's the wrong movie. What's wrong with you?
Oh no, I'm not referencing
Why
what
would
you're
you talk
talking about.
Chris Brown like that? He died.
He did, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stumped
Go home and stop acting like a hoe.
Oh my god, he slapped the shit out of his sister.
Shit out of her shit. Yo.
Shout out you guys, sir, man. Let's get back to X, man. Dun, 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 dun.
Jubilee again.
Oh shit, man! Fucking
Man. Jubilee. We see Jubilee back with old Roberto.
Hey,
I can't tell if her power is fire or not.
Jubilee?
Yeah, it's like she just throw lights, bro.
She fresh out of she just graduated though. Like this young Jubilee.
Oh, so she like what was his name? Jason? The frosty nigga from the
who?
The frosty nigga from the movie. Because he was like a freshman too. So like that's what she is.
Jack Frost?
Boy, you gotta specify who you talking about. We dropped so many videos.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We dropped so many videos. Boy,
I'm not saying that, Jason. No,
Oh man,
I was like, wait a minute, Jubilee,
that
watch
boy,
out.
Oh shit.
KTL.
Look, you going again. Stupid ass.
Yo, we gotta get done with this because KTL his
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
it's the app. It's literally just the app now at this point. Like this.
Why are you
app
on the
sucks.
app now?
Because I tried to use it. Like F-Dub told me it was good. It's actually shit.
You told him the app was good.
Yeah, I believe.
Why'd you
him.
lie to him?
No,
Like
first off, KTO, I just said that I had to use it for a very
You
short time as well
co-signed it,
because
brother.
that client.
It's okay. I've
this
been
nigga's
wrong about
stupid.
things I've co-signed before.
Bro, I never said it was good, bro.
All right. So what I made a great joke
bro.
before I
About to.
joke. I was saying I asked Slim, what would happen if them kids had a gun on the other chase, and that boy Slim said he's not gonna try to kill him. He gonna try to do
something nasty to him.
That motherfuckers
Yeah,
sounded like a child, man.
Man, it's true.
All right, so you saying because she's like fresh out of school and she's still kind of learning her powers, you're not gonna see no fire shit from her for real?
I just don't think she's there yet in this iteration.
Look, there you go again.
Let's continue, man. Let's not worry about KTL.
So what about the other nigga? The nigga she
Roberto.
with? That nigga ain't used his powers yet.
We saw a little glimpse of it.
Yeah, first episode.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, don't he do like some plasma thing or something?
Oh, he lit up his arm. That was all he did.
That's just a little.
It got him in the draw.
Then he tried to use them hoes. He tried to use them hoes again and failed in this episode.
But these was illusions.
It got him in the draws, man. That's what matters. He got what he needed. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody else handling their illusions. This nigga got hold.
I'm gonna be honest. None of them handled their illusions. They all got ran into a room together.
Bullshit.
It was in hell, bro. They went to hell.
Yeah,
literally.
They was not handling that shit. Keep it a book.
Are we still not sold on the Wolverine, the dumb Wolverine? Because I still don't like him.
I mean, we talked about him. Like he ain't did shit the last two episodes.
He did something this episode.
No, all he did was fucking try to.
He
was sipping, bro.
This episode, I know that.
Yeah, he fucking did.
No, he didn't.
Man, he did that last episode.
Sipping over Jean Grey, bro.
He trying to hit,
sipped it to her face though.
Yeah, he trying to hit. Like,
yeah, but this Jean Grey right here, this the original Jean Grey, and she kind of remembering shit, and she understand his feelings and shit now. So
yeah, as soon as she thought about her mans though, she was up out of there. That nigga was sick.
Man,
nah, she just had one of her little things. She was like, "Hey, that nigga Scott, he need our help." She like that.
She said,
trying to knock
my help. Get out of here,
boots, boy.
So yeah, let's get to that, man. The queen, she Jean Grey has to use her powers from where they are, and she pretty much disrupts what
she
fuck.
did like a astral projection or some shit of herself. That shit was kind of fire.
They went back in like they memories to Charles Xavier and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
She pretty much I don't know if I say convinced her, but she pretty much got her to kind of chill out. And the one thing I will say is a lot of these conclusions to the conflicts be a little bit they like anticlimactic.
They're 90s cartoons, Slim.
They're like, oh no,
most
he
of
turned evil. 15 minutes later,
oh,
I don't know who's the original one, so I'm gonna just go leave and I'm gonna start my own life. Like, what the fuck, bitch? You ain't even do no damage or nothing.
I mean, man, it's all about
got to her and they became friends.
It's about being able to talk out your problems and like.
Oh, they want us to learn a lesson
along the way and shit.
If I can have any nitpick about this series, I'll say that like some of the conclusions aren't that satisfying.
Well, we know Mr. Sinister.
The last episode one was.
I mean, I like the last episode was the best episode. Low-key. The only thing in this one is I like how I like the look of it, and the tone was a lot different. It was
mentioned that horror film, or not horror film, but like horror feel shit that it was going to be doing.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker maybe, which I like.
I think that was just because like I don't think we ever seen nobody in the old shit. I don't think we ever seen nobody lose their powers like Storm did. That shit was traumatic.
And she's down there in Texas and shit, you know what I'm saying, with whoever the fuck that is.
Forge.
I know his name. I said with whoever the fuck that is.
So Sinister, his entire plot was, I'm gonna make this clone. I'm gonna get her to go over there and sleep with Cyclops.
He like
then,
dude from Spiderhead for real.
he playing The Sims.
Yeah, he orchestrating knocking.
That nigga
boots.
definitely was playing Sims.
And then he said, "Okay, y'all gonna have a baby, and then you gonna bring this baby back to me.
And I'm gonna make the baby a robot."
Well,
Nah,
I think he was trying. Yeah, he was trying to make him like invincible.
Yeah, he was
What's
trying to make him a
the
superman.
cyber? What it's like the cyber organic virus? I think is the name of it. Some shit like that.
But that wasn't intentional.
Yeah, that was from it not being complete.
Yeah,
I thought that was the process. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tech makes a motherfucker indestructible.
I think it was the process, but they wasn't supposed to like pull him out. That's what Paul.
Yeah,
said.
when
I don't think that's gay.
when Cyclone,
matter.
what's that nigga name?
Cyclops.
Come
Cyclops.
on, bro.
When Cyclops pulled up and blasted the little glass and shit, dude said, "You've doomed your baby," and so that's what he was alluding to, is the fact that the process wasn't done. So now you just got this.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, F Dub, I got a question, man.
What's up?
What you think Rogue and Magneto was doing in that danger room for 16 hours, man? Why they had all the
stamina exercises.
Hey,
exactly
boy,
what
that boy Morph was fucking with Gambit. He was like, "Damn, they got this all the next couple hours." And
bro,
all
he
day
kept pushing that hoe, bro.
Making him feel bad as hell, bro.
It was mad booked up.
That motherfucker said, he said, "No, man, you're lying. They're on patrol." And Morph didn't say nothing, just kept clicking the button. Click.
You sure they on patrol?
Nah, Rogue was in there giving Magneto some Cerebro real quick.
What about
that nigga Magneto was in there patrolling them walls.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what about the illusion whenever Gambit saw they was kissing and she was like, "Oh, I got a real man now."
That was a slap to the face, bro.
Into each other. And
that was crazy.
Hey, these illusions was wild. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm sorry. If your worst fear is getting your bitch
that's
took,
exactly what I was about to say, bro. Like Buddy saw his mom, and then you know what I'm saying, like Scott seeing
like
all
the
this
disapproval of his parents and shit.
Yeah, like Buddy just saw his bitch get knocked off by a magnet man. Like,
yeah, I think that's what it is. It's more about it being by Magneto. That's his problem. Like,
that shit lame as
why is that your worst fear,
about somebody
nigga?
that's corny?
If it was
that's a corny motherfucker, boy.
If it was by Morph, he wouldn't have been scared.
He's corny.
It might
for more
be
than
by
just
Morph.
That.
Maybe Morph is turned into Magneto to get himself a turn.
That nigga Gambit keep referring to himself in the third person. That's getting on my fucking nerves.
That's how them Cajuns do, man.
Now, there's a lot of corniness in this. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I didn't mention it last episode or the first episode. They was just outside, like, playing basketball. And I'm like, come on, Storm is like a fucking goddess damn near. This bitch out here with some basketball shorts on with a basketball.
That nigga Cyclops is out there with a hat on backwards.
What's wrong?
Storm would never do that, man.
Yes, she
Halle
would.
Berry would never do that.
No, she wouldn't, bro.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Beast is a monster, and he got like basketball shorts on.
No. Beast is a scientist. He's an intelligent scientist. Man.
He's still a monster.
He's not a monster, man. He's just an animal.
Yeah, a monster.
Hey, they did the little corny one-line shit too. I forget what he said, but Bishop said some superhero bullshit while he was shooting up the
Bishop was beating them allegations at the start of the episode. I was like, oh,
what
man, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he's not just a 90s black guy. Then he did some 90s black guy, like whatever the fuck he said.
He said some shit like, yeah, get some.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I wish Pujols would have seen this shit. He would have been pissed. Like,
it's just been revoked.
He got mad because Quavo said, watch this. I know he would have heard that. You know what I'm saying? Take that, Buster. Like, he would have been, man, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
sounded like CJ from San Andreas.
So Bishop, we get Bishop. They give him the baby because Bishop, like, you know what I'm saying? I might have somebody, you know, in my time that can find a cure.
Somebody real smart
to this,
man.
that can fix this shit. and so he talking about Forge, but also he takes the baby back to his time period, and
Fire.
Jean kind of talks in her mind to the baby and tells him like, you know what I'm
You mean
saying, you know, some
he talks to the
He
baby?
said
motherly shit.
Cyclops was acting like a bitch here, huh, Slim?
Yeah, he was when he walked out that room and said,
I can't deal with this. Whole ass
Right.
nigga, that's your
I can't
son.
do this.
No, he's like,
I
I
can't
can't,
be
I
a part
can't.
of this.
I can't be a
Yeah,
part
there
of
you go.
this.
That's
Yeah,
what he said.
and his big
What was
thing
he
was like,
saying he
none of you
couldn't be a
know how
part
it feels
of?
to be abandoned, like
Sending the
I was
baby
by
to the
my
future.
Taking the
father.
baby
Like,
to Bishop's future.
So what, he felt like he was abandoning his child?
Yes, but also
You don't think
you're an idiot.
walking out on your child is not abandoning your child? Fuck nigga.
beyond that, you'd rather like not you would rather your child, like not grow up feeling abandoned than like, not grow up at all. Like,
No, KT, he's doing that. He did that stupid ass. Oh, there has to be another way. We got to think of something else. He did that shit.
bro, it was all because he got daddy issues, bro. His pops left him, and that motherfucker was like, I'll never let my son be abandoned like I was by my father.
He abandoned him.
Like,
stupid ass.
Oh yeah, but Wolverine is definitely corny because he's still like why is he? No, well, why
he didn't do nothing, Slim?
We had this talk a little bit earlier before you got here, Roos. But KT, I want to know like why he keep trying to chase this hoe that this hoe not fucking with you.
Because he's like a dog.
That's not true.
Do anything for attention.
I tell you what,
that's not true.
The clone wasn't fucking with him at all.
Yeah, that's fair. Like the clone bitch,
Come on, bro.
like,
This new
found
Jean
her
just
all
got back.
Jean, all she did was acknowledge his feelings and shit.
And she just got back, KT.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's the problem that I have. Like, I don't think you can ever be mad that a bitch goes home. Like, that's that bitch home.
She didn't.
You know what
she
I'm
didn't
saying?
do anything
but he's
yet.
still trying to fuck with that hoe.
Oh, you talk. Wait, which way are you talking about? You mean go home to Scott or to?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like that's your man's. Of course, you're gonna go back to like where you was at. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know why he keep trying to chase Jean.
Man, he trying to fuck with that hoe.
Dog,
he like that hoe. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it is.
How?
Because if the bitch don't want you, bro, stop chasing this hoe.
It ain't. Well, I don't think he's even like just chasing that hoe. He was like taking care of that bitch because she was injured.
Scott need to bum down on that nigga and whoop his ass.
I got
Wolverine. Will he? I'm certain he will.
I got Wolverine
1-0. Shit out of Scott.
Yeah, I got Wolverine 1-0.
But even still,
beat shit down Scott leg, boy.
Most definitely. But even still, press the issue, nigga. That's your bitch.
Yeah, but Scott the type of nigga. He's the type of nigga to be like, I can't do this. I'm not gonna go through with this.
No, he's probably like Scott's over there. Like, well, she can he can have whatever feelings he wants. I'm the leader of the X-Men. Like, shut the fuck up,
ass nigga.
You know the leader of the X-Men. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Magneto made him
second in command.
Episode, dog.
That nigga, and he was crying then. Like, well, did he not trust me? Did he not believe in me?
What are you doing in our house?
Made that boy take a back seat. That boy said, "Hey, they took your kid, your bitch then ran off, and your other bitch is in a coma. What are we finna do? You know what? Fuck that. We finna spin the block, and I'm gonna take you, and you. We gonna get the baby back. Stop crying like a bitch." And he said,
Scott,
yes,
low key,
I will say,
complain and be a bitch this whole series.
That scene and how he handled that courtroom shit, I fuck with Magneto heavy, bro.
That beyond that, bro, when he entered the like when they went to fight the bitch and shit, like he was talking crazy to that hoe. Like that bitch was in there, saying all this crazy shit to the X-Men. He was like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Like you a knockoff." You know what I'm saying? He was talking crazy to that.
You the number 2, and I'm gonna whoop you like it, bitch.
Yeah, like he was pulling shit off the walls and throwing it at that bitch. Like, come on.
Well, he definitely lost. I ain't seen.
Yeah, he lost.
Like
he lost like a motherfucker. But he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just finna go down without a fight. Pause.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like the way that. It's not that I have a big problem with it, but the way that they won over villain, the way that they beat this villain, it's kind of unsatisfying, man.
I don't care because I watch a lot of anime.
God damn.
Just saying, I'm talking about the Jean Grey stepping in and them becoming like
I'm just saying.
Like,
this shit is. I'm used to.
I don't know what anime you're watching because all the ones that I know, the fucking fight lasts for at least 3 episodes.
It's not about the length of the fight. I'm just talking about like I've watched Naruto talk down, almost unbeatable
Oh, you just
villains
talking
so
about that
many
shit.
times, bro.
I
Like,
sense something good in you, face ass.
yeah, like it's that type of shit. It's like, a motherfucker is out here like, all
He
right,
did
I
that.
Like
have
all you want is a
I'm about to
friend.
press the button to nuke the world. No, you're better than this. Oh, you're right, and then just doesn't do it. Like,
You know
you
what?
couldn't
Oh,
have
you're
stopped
right.
him
Right.
if you
I
wanted
Crazy.
don't
to.
want to. I don't want to be doing this. I've really
Yeah.
only just wanted a friend.
Bro, you couldn't have stopped him if you wanted to. He had to choose to stop himself because your words touched his cold, bitter heart.
Yeah, that
Like,
shit is
that's
ass.
ass.
All right, man. So let's talk about what do y'all predict happening going forward? Any
I
storyline
think
plot?
Storm gonna
Well,
get her
I feel
powers
like
back,
they
Slim.
haven't
Sure.
well, maybe I think that Mr. Sinister is gonna be like the main villain of all this shit. I think they're gonna keep cycling through villains like they have been. Of just this villain pops up, take care of him. This villain pops up, take care of him. But I think the Thanos of all of this shit is gonna be Mr. Sinister.
I'm going with
Nah, Slim
Apocalypto.
thinks it's
No.
Apocalypse.
They only got one Jean Grey. I don't think they can handle Apocalypse. They ain't even
Professor
showing.
X coming back. That's definitely gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
I expect.
I don't like permanent death.
I expect
He's not dead.
Cable-
That's the thing. He didn't die.
Oh yeah, you're
he
right.
got hauled off by aliens.
That's why I know he coming back. they wait until like the last episode or the second to last
If they
episode.
bring him back in the last episode of this season, that's gonna piss me off.
They
I
definitely gonna
expect,
bring him back. Oh, damn.
I think Cable's gonna come back soon. Like, I think
Probably.
they'll do like the future thing.
Mhm.
I don't know if Bishop
will
will come
say-
back with him or not, but
I will say that this episode made some shit make sense to me. I don't know if anybody else did, but back in 2013, there was a Deadpool game, and the main villain on that was Mr. Sinister. And I didn't know shit about him, but this kind of gave me some like origins or lore about this character. So that actually helps make sense. And about Cable, because Cable was in that shit too, and Cable's in Deadpool. But it's making shit make sense for me, and I think it's fire.
I mean, other than that, I'm like, I think they just kind of tied up plot points in this one rather than just expounding on character arcs.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of do something different, like every episode, kind of.
Like I say, I mean, I didn't see much of like the Rogue Gambit story. I guess I got to see some shit with like Wolverine and Jean Grey. Got to like see some of like the demons that Morph fights with. But for the most part, like it's just kind of like tying up some of the stories that they were telling.
What you think?
I hope
coming
Cyclops
up
isn't a bitch next time.
I think he's gonna be a bitch the whole time.
I hope not.
What you think, F Dub?
Nothing.
All right, man. Anything
All right,
else before we
Magic
close up?
Conch Shell.
Nothing.
Anything else for y'all before we get out of here?
You like to rate the episode, Slim? Rate the episode.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a I like the last fight scene better. I feel like I like the visuals in this shit a lot, man. The visuals kind of carried it for me.
Has the animation been improving, or am I tripping? Like
To me,
the
they're
fluidity.
they're definitely riding up with
to
this
me,
shit.
yeah.
Like, because
I
I know
think-
the fluidity was like the main issue with the first one.
And I think with that they were just doing like kind of just relation to the old shit. Cause that's how that shit looked like when somebody put their arms down. It's in 3 different motions and shit, or 3 different poses that they string together. But I think what they're doing is they're just kind of flexing their ability with this first episode. They're testing shit. They're seeing how the people react to different shit. And then once they get that out of the way, I think the second season is going to be a lot more streamlined. I'm interested to see what different angles they use to approach this for the rest of the series. I think it's dope so far though. And this episode was pretty cool. I did fuck with the little horror shit. I wouldn't like it wasn't horror in the fact of oh shit, this shit's scary, but they used the like horror tactics of not playing on the mind.
It was
and
like
shit.
Doctor
I thought
Strange
shit
and the
was- I
Multiverse
thought
of
that shit was fire.
Madness.
Yep. Same way they did in Doctor Strange for sure. So,
So, what did y'all give it?
I mean, I was gonna give it a higher score than the last episode, but I think I like the last episode better. It's just I like the animation in this one probably better. So I'm gonna just give it an 8, man. Same as last episode.
Roots.
This is my first time being on with y'all for this segment. So I didn't get a chance to really. I didn't even think about rating the other ones. I guess probably I'll say like a 8.4. I really did fuck with the horror shit.
Dub.
I give it a 8.5.
No,
Was that just like a random
thoughts?
rating?
No, 8.5 because I strongly believe this was the strongest episode so far, storyline wise. Introduce a bunch of things and a bunch of setups for the future. Obviously, Cable, obviously Forge and Storm, which fun fact, they actually have a relationship in the comics. So that's pretty cool. And he also amps up the X Mansion as well because he has a lot of a lot of brilliance in technology. So it's gonna be cool down the line to see all that unravel.
Shout out
That's
to
it.
him.
That's all I got to say.
I get his shit at 8. I think last episode was better in my opinion, but I think that like some of the shit within this episode was the best that I've seen thus far. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there was like an okay combat segment, you know, it wasn't like nothing crazy. I don't feel like I got like a whole bunch of like character development in this shit. I just kind of like saw the conclusion to a story that was kind of being told. You know what I'm saying? So it has me excited for like what is, you know, to be dropped next, but I think that I'm just like I think that they're writing up, you know. I think
Agreed.
that they're like I think that the first episode was the worst one, and I'm hoping that that will continue to be the case.
All right, man. Sound us out, KT. Yeah.
Real Rap Coalition podcast. We are out of here. We'll probably do Nickelodeon soon. Bruce lives in a trailer. We're out.
Trailer Park Man.
Listen to Black Roots attempt at a Cinco de Mayo.
Better than any bar you've ever seen.
Probably. This wasn't hate. You're just insecure.